on his desk.
Right. And then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk. Resume on his desk. Rose and entered the office where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. Okay.
Mr. Smith rose and entered the office where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and Harry welcome. We was asked to take a seat. The two exchange
pleasantries
for a few minutes, and then Mr. Jones reached for a resume on his desk.
Reached for the resume on his desk. Mr. Smith rose and entered the office where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. He was asked to take a seat. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes. And then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk. Okay.
Mr. Smith rose and entered the office where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and repeat welcome. He was asked to take a seat. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes, and then Mr. Jones reaches for his resumes and his desk.
The resume on his desk. Reached for the resume on his desk. Pleasantries, almost like, just like trees, T-R-E-E-S. Pleasantries. Exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes. And then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Right, here we are.
Mr. Smith rose and entered the office where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. He was asked to take a seat. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes, and then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk.
Right, very good. Good job. Mr. Smith rose and entered the office where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. Okay.
Miss Smith rose and entered the office where he was greeted by Mr. with
firm handshake
and hearty welcome. He was asked to make a seat.
take
a seat. The two
exchanged
pleasantries
pleasantries
for a few minutes, and then Mr. George
reached
for the dismay on his desk.
Right. Mr. Smith rose and entered the office, where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. He was asked to take a seat. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes, and then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk. Okay.
Mr. Smith rose and entered the office, where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. He was asked to take a seat. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes, and then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk.
Right, very good. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes. And then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. Okay.
Mr. Smith rose and entered the office, where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. He was asked to take a seat. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes, and then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk.
Right. Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk. Okay.
Mr. Smith rose and entered the office, where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. He was asked to take a seat. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes, and then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk.
Right. Right. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes, and then Mr. Jones reached for the resume. On his desk. Okay.
Mr. Smith rose and entered the office, where he was greeted by Mr. Jones with a firm handshake and hearty welcome. He was asked to take a seat. The two exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes, and then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk.
Right, very good. Then Mr. Jones reached for the resume on his desk. So Mr. Smith, when the secretary said he'll see you now, he rose, got up, and entered the office. Walked into the office of Mr. Jones, where Mr. Jones greeted him. Oh, welcome to the office. Glad to see you. And he greeted him with a firm handshake. Not no, it was a firm handshake. He didn't just wave at him and say, sit down, no. He gave him a firm welcome. Glad to see you, happy to have you here. And a hearty welcome from his heart, it was like a strong welcome. Yes, welcome here. Not just have a seat. We'll talk to you in a minute. I'm on the phone. Forget it. No, he came over. Glad to have you here. We certainly hope that everything will go forward and that this will result in a positive end for everybody, the bank and for you. A hearty welcome. Not just have a seat, boo, forget it, I'm on the phone, I got other things to do. No, he was all attention to the arriving Mr. Smith. Hearty welcome. He was asked to take a seat. Oh, would you have a seat? The two exchanged pleasantries. Pleasant, happy little things. Oh, were you able to get here okay? Was there any problem with? No, everything worked out fine. Oh, and I see you went to college. I went to a college not far away from there. Oh, yeah, that was really nice. Back and forth, the two exchanged. Boom, 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 boom. Pleasantries. You can see from the word, it's happy stuff. Pleasant. Very pleasant. Oh yeah, I didn't have any problem getting here. There was no traffic at all. Everything worked out fine. So they exchanged pleasantries for a few minutes just to get comfortable. And then Mr. Jones reached for the resume. What is a resume?
He